Guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. I'm Andy, host. In this video, we are talking about Inter Milan pushing ahead to sign Cristian Romero. We've got updates on Savinho, we've got updates on Kroupi, we've got updates on really kind of where we're at in the market and what's happening in the coming weeks. Let's jump in and let's talk about, because we've got a couple of little bits of information surrounding the Cristian Romero situation. So it starts off with Sasha Tavolieri and Gianluigi Longari. And so starting off with Longari, start off with Tavolieri. Inter Milan accelerate their pursuit of Cristian Romero. They've submitted an opening bid to Tottenham and are confident of reaching an agreement with Spurs. Club-to-club talks ongoing as both sides look to find common ground. Romero wants to join Inter. Longari adds that in addition to the talks for Cristian Romero, Inter is keeping the John Stones track alive. The reason why I bring that in is I genuinely thought with the reports that John Stones is being linked to Inter Milan with a move, I thought that would kind of rule Romero out. And we know that there's interest from Atletico and from Barcelona, but you know, I think there's a lack of money really out that way. That would Inter Milan be the right way? I don't think any of those three clubs are sort of strapped. Let me rephrase that. I think all those clubs are strapped for cash, and I think they need to make moves before they bring players in. Now, obviously, Stones being a free, that obviously helps. When it comes to Romero, there's talks about a loan with obligation, which again, it's not the end of the world. It's not a bad thing. You're guaranteeing yourself good money. You'll get a loan fee up front and then money on the back end. Yeah, the way I look at it is there was chat about £10 million on the loan fee, 40 million on the transfer fee. Just make it 10 and 50. Job's a good one, to be honest. Job's a good one. Romero is leaving. I think we all can understand and see that. I don't think that's shocking to anyone. And it's one of those that I'm not. There's value in Romero, so it's not sitting here to say get him gone now. Take the offer that you have right now. Like you can give it a bit of time and get that great offer. He is going to be a big part as to why Spurs can spend money in other windows as well. You know, he may not be a massive PSR contributor, but you know, you're saving 190 grand on wages. You know, it's a lot of money when you think about it. You know, it is cash as well for future moves. You know, it's what we talk about other clubs who maybe have issues due to being cash strapped and not able to make moves because they haven't got that sort of fluidity. It would give more. I know Spurs don't have an issue, but you know what I mean, gives more. Now, moving on to the situation with Savinho, Kroupi and more. Sizzy saying that they intend to make a proper move for Kroupi at some point. Current focus is finalising a deal for Savinho and finding solutions for Bergvall, Vicario and Romero. Now look, Romero we just talked about. Vicario is Serie A, absolutely. It's Juventus, it's Fiorentina. There's chat about Napoli. But you know what I mean, it's one of the three probably. Excuse me. Bergvall, you know, there's talk about Brighton, there's talk about Newcastle, there's talk about Forest. You know, there's talk about quite a few teams, to be honest. And to be honest, Romero, you should be getting 50 and above. Vicario, 15. Bergvall, 55 to 60. You know, if you just take the lower offer of the 55, then, you know, you're sitting at a point of 120 million raised between those three players. That's good money. It is. I've come around to the Bergvall sale. I like Bergvall. I'm not going to hide away from that. But 60 million, if you can get 60 million, I think you have to be honest and say, yeah, do it. Get a sell on. Get a matching rights. Do it. Now, obviously, Savinho, it does sound like that the deal is there ready to go. City want a replacement. Obviously, there was talk about Diamande, but it sounds like he's going to be going off to Real Madrid. Obviously, there's a beef there, isn't it, with Plettenberg and Romano. I don't really know what City will do in regards to a winger. I think they're waiting before that. Obviously, they've got a situation with Rodri and Real Madrid as well. I don't know what they're going to do, but it does feel like Savinho. It will happen. It is a bit boring. It is a bit jarring. I'm not denying that, but it will happen. Kroupi, I don't think so. There's chats from, Barcelona sides of things because Barca are interested. He's going to cost 130 million. I don't. Yeah, Spurs won't do that. Spurs won't do that. And you've got to be mindful that Bournemouth don't want to sell, don't need to sell. Now they've also got situations with Alex Scott. Are they going to be selling him? If they sell him, you definitely are going to raise the money on Kroupi because you're going, well, why would we sell him? Give us 150 million now. We've got 130. We sell a guy for 60 to 70 million. Give us another 20. I'll have 150 million now. Raise it because you really don't want the money. You really don't need the money, Although Chelsea are signing they're looking to sign Danny Welbeck and Jordan Henderson, so not really sure if they will go Alex Scott. I mean, I see Spurs fans talking about it. And look, yes, he's a Spurs fan, but 70 million on a guy that's not going to start. I'd much rather that money go into a different part of the team where we actually need it, aka the attack. So why we need 3 attackers. Come back and get Scott another time. If he's still there next summer, then yeah, we have a conversation. But right now, no. Just give me attackers. That's what I'd want. But look, let's see. It sounds like obviously Savinho's going to happen. It does sound like Romero is going to happen. And do you know what? We talked about Bastoni and Romero being our centre-backs. Now you're going to get Bastoni and Romero at Inter Milan. That's not bad for them. Fair play. But look, let me know your thoughts down below on Romero, on Kroupi, Savinho, Vicario, Bergvall. Let me know your thoughts about it. I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Peace.